Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 3:30 a.m. You know, I had a busy day today. I did get to stream, which was nice. It's one of the reasons it's late. The other reason is I have a 6-hour final tomorrow. I'm hoping it's only gonna take me like three and a half hours maybe, but we'll see. I spent most of today learning the second half of my semester since I wasn't paying very close attention the last half of the semester for this class, and that's about it. In other news, the power is back on. Everything's back to normal for the most part. My internet's been kind of spotty, but hopefully that works itself out. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hanging in there? Good. Or not good, depending on your answer to that last question. Actually, you know what? Hanging in there, yes, good. No, good. We're Wurmkin today. He's so loud. He's so loud. Someone needs to get this guy a quiet pill to make him quieter. So much Awoken lately, it feels like. This one's fine because we have the Wurmkin ping. Anything I want to tell you today? Not really. It's late and I want to go to bed, so I'm just gonna kind of start the run. I'll ask you today's question real quick. How about that? I'll cut you a question. I got one prepared. Don't worry. Pardon me. Today I want to talk about Steam reviews, actually, or just reviews in general. How often would you say you write reviews for things, given the prompt? Because I don't think I've written a single Steam review, actually. I'm pretty sure I have reviewed no games on Steam. And I was thinking about that, because like there's some games that I definitely have strong feelings about, but I've never gone to do a Steam review. I should do one for Monster Train and Slay the Spire, right? But will I ever? Probably not. It's an interesting one. And what drives you to write a review? It's kind of like it's like an engagement thing, but for video games, I guess, really. It's the same sort of thing as what gets you to write a comment on this video, I would imagine. But I don't know. I haven't felt compelled, I guess. It's interesting. But like I'll give feedback whenever I get asked it. Like if I get an email that's like, "Hey, would you like to participate in our feedback survey?" I always respond to those. So, I don't know. I guess yeah, I don't know. I don't actually have any. I was gonna say maybe for a reason, but I don't have a good reason. I don't know why I don't review games. You know what I do know? I do know that you should not forget to like, comment, subscribe. And let me move you a little closer. Let's go. Wurmkin, Awoken, Plating Seal, Daedalus, Cursefell, Diligent, Seraph, Echo Snare, Glimmer, Power of Knowledge. These are alright. Glimmer's cool. I don't hate Echo Snare, I don't love it. Volatile Gauge. Power of Knowledge. But you got 2 Echo Snares. I'm okay with it. I'm down to just pick up Volatile Gauge. It's pretty bad into double curses, but we take 2 energy and it kind of gets offset. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna be weaker now to be stronger later. The opposite of how I've been playing it. I had a bad experience with Corruptor last time. Let's play Decayer today. And yeah. A few reasons I'm taking Volatile Gauge. One of them is, I'm not on a win streak. I don't really care too much about wins and losses, and this is something else that's fun. Maybe it opens up something cool. Most likely it just gets me killed. Either way, it's going to be fun. That's my feeling on it anyway. No matter what happens, I think I'm going to have a good time. I would honestly prefer this relic to be overpowered than underpowered, because right now I think it's very bad. And I don't feel like that's a particularly hot take. I don't think anyone's really out here going to bat for Volatile Gauge. I think that on average it's not good. Sometimes you high roll and it goes great, but mostly I think it's bad. I'm to play a Train Steward down here and just accept that I'm gonna take 2 there. I need to fight for killing Inquisitor here more than anything else, which 2 Fractures will do. I took 2 and then saved 2 for playing it that way. Also, I don't think I could have stopped the 2, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I think Volatile Gauge, it just kind of shifts your priority. Everything you want to think about is energy related. Not great that all of my Wurmkin cards are gonna cause 0, but don't worry about it too much. Kinda want to pick Bogfly of these. Echo Infusion might even just be good enough though at 1 or even 2 cost. Yeah, I think I would pay up to 2 for Echo Infusion actually. You ever pick Sharpen over Razor Sharp here? No way. You gotta take the purple cards when you're playing Reap Chef, but it's funny to think about as an idea. I want to go for a Wurmkin banner here, because Wurmkin units are generally expensive and awkward. I also want to see the magic shop more than the steel shop right now, because I want to make -1s happen. Hey, it's first of kin. Yeah, it's a great unit here. Very, very good. It'd be foolish to skip him. Karuska's cool, too. Karuska's very good. Lets me play extract cards a lot more efficiently. I think what I'm gonna learn in this run, something that I haven't really thought about, but I think I'm gonna learn that a lot of the good Wurmkin cards are 0 energy. 0 is the worst number for Volatile Gauge. Oh, you know what else they could do to Volatile Gauge? This could say when if you draw a card that doesn't cost 0, like if you draw a card that costs 1 or more, it gets randomized. That's another idea on how they could make this relic feel less bad. Anyway, +10 on Glimmer. I'm willing to reroll this actually. I'm willing to go down to 15 gold here for Fracture upgrade number 2. It's important. How are we gonna do in this deck? We're gonna do all right. That's what I feel. We're stronger now. I kind of want to play this one where I throw down Reap Chef and then forget about him. What a terrible draw. What a god-awful draw. Huh. I was supposed to play Chef on the mid-floor here for sure. So that I can reap this floor. But, yeah, what an awful draw. I didn't do the math. I didn't do the calculating. It's alright. I need to... Oh, this is not the upgraded Glimmer. Okay, that changes things. I'm going to assume that I will draw the upgraded Glimmer on the next turn. I think that that's a reasonable assumption, considering the circumstances. As a result, I'll go ahead and play these things. Train Steward to block the damage. And, alright, you got me. You got me there, game. I'll give it to you. You got me going for a second. You had me. You had me for a second there, Monster Train. I'm going to avoid the 7 damage by playing Train Steward. Oh, this guy did 35, not 30. My mistake. Anyway. I was about to say something, but I've forgotten whatever it was, so don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. I took an extra second there. I don't know what I was gonna say. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. I should play Echo Infusion there. Doesn't really matter. The boss is gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna be committing to First of Kin. I hope I'm not committing to First of Kin, because all of these consume spells, like every Wurmkin card is 0 energy. So Volatile Gauge is seeming a little worse by the minute. And by a little, I mean a lot. Hosting Kin, Echo Snare. I'm gonna pick Hosting Kin, even though it's 0. I'm gonna play Sharpen. I'm not doing it. Oh man. This run would be so good if I didn't take Volatile Gauge, I feel like. Let's take Wildwood Sap. That has Consume on it. Animus of Speed. This pick is horrible. This pick is abysmal. I almost want to play, like, First of Kin on Husk Hermit here. That seems really bad. I don't want to play Shattered Shell. I don't need Husk Hermit. I need frontline damage and relentless killing. I don't need Husk Hermit here, ideally. How does Shardsoul Carver do? I don't think he does very well. I'm gonna press skip, I guess. I'm not picking Animus of Speed. Left it is. Endless. No Hot Shark? Fuck. What if I played Thorned Hollow? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll give him plus 25, and then I'll take space, and he and First of Kin can hang out together, and they'll be good friends. Value Stone is pretty good. I think I want to put that on... I don't know what yet. Let me look at the Cavern. I shouldn't have looked at the Cavern. I should have done the Value Stone. Because what if it's a ×5? I'll take 10 health back for 5 pack shards. It's fine. I think that the healing is okay here. I do want Value Stone. I'll put it on to Wildwood Sap, I guess, and then we can give it double stack or remove Consume. And then, yeah, we're gonna take energy first and then space because we have double curse fights. Watch out for Sinner's Salve unless I already passed on Sinner's Salve or Kariska, which might have happened, but I don't remember. Yeah, it's fine. That's a watch out, by the way, like a keep an eye out for, not a watch out, like do not accept Sinner's Salve. It's a good watch out, not a bad watch out. Just again here. I mean, right now my early game plan is looking like I'm playing big dudes and that's it. Like I'm playing units and they have a lot of HP and that's the game plan. A good enough game plan, really. And how long will I extend this game plan for? We'll see. Hopefully forever. But I don't know, I feel like yesterday's run was a good example of the fact that I can just kind of piecemeal some runs together. To play a Fracture on the 9-2 here. 9x2, I should say. 9 times 2, really. I have things to play on all the floors. I think my endgame is to just stack a lot of regen on Thorned Hollow. And then use my energy that I will hopefully have a lot of in the end to Fracture and soften the waves up for First of Kin plus Thorned Hollow to win. I don't know how well it's really gonna go, but I think that's the game plan here. Let's heal First of Kin. I also could just die here. 142. Kariska only costs 1 energy, so I should play that. And then I will restore. 232 and 15 damage here is fine too. It's the same either way. Same outcome. What if I just die? Like, what if I just don't win this? 130. Huh. That's not great. So if I play Glimmer, you get an extra life. Right? Yeah, so you'll hit an extra time, which would make this do a touch more. It seems like the best play is Glimmer plus Hosting Kin. Because you can play Train Steward in front. Train Steward will take a 10, and then it's... So it's the same as Glimmer. And so another idea, I guess, would be Fracture plus Train Steward. Another idea could be Hosting Kin Echo Snare, but that's only going to give you... That's going to give you 30 damage. I think the best is Glimmer plus Hosting Kin. 190 on 262. I'm probably not dead. I think I'm at 8 HP. Yep. Terrible fight. God awful. What a nightmare. Let's do it again. It's an okay time for Spreading Spores or Adaptive Mutation. Adaptive Mutation a little less so. You can play Spreading Spores though. Throw it like double stack, -1. Pretty good. Awoken Hollow. I'm not playing... I mean, this run is gonna crash and burn. 100%. There's no way this run goes any further. I am so dead, but... I don't know, just play it out. Why not? How bad could it be? I'm gonna go left, I think, and just take the health, the money, and the artifact. Any energy-related artifact would be huge here. Alternatively, I can go get removals, which would be nice as well, but I'm gonna go look at this. Advanced Prototype is better than Infused Mallet. A little. Give me the Decay or two. Hopefully here we see a market improvement on our run's lifespan, and I don't feel death approaching. I want Mark of Invasion, but it's way too risky on haste enemies, right? Like, I'm not gonna roll the dice here. The problem is I picked Volatile Gauge thinking it would open up cool ideas for me, and all my units are big, but they're not big. They're wide. They're too much HP. No, too much space is the word. They're too big, but they're not the right kind of big. You feel me? I can never let a haste walk by at this point. I've locked myself in. Fracture there. I'd like to get this Thorned Hollow healed up at some point. Could play Echo Infusion there. It is free with Kariska. I didn't see which boss it was. I think it's Party Boy, though. I think it's old Party Boy Pyrelight Master. Starting to see myself care about this 30-45 a lot less as these fights are going on, by the way. There goes 6 damage to Pyre. I'm about to take a lot from this enemy here. That is a very large amount of damage that may in fact just be death. And may be an outright death. Hell yeah, this run's over. That was awful. That was so bad. That was terrible. That was unbelievably bad. Volatile Gauge put me into a bad spot, and then I said, you know what would make this run better? Thorned Hollow. Yeah. No. No, I'm not picking sketches. Give me Cursed Vines. I'm playing a real run now. I'm taking Decayer. Here, we can have the run we were supposed to have. Like, I want to like it, man. I feel like it's supposed to be a likable one. But Volatile Gauge is just so bad. I want it to not be bad, but like, man. Especially in Wurmkin, where apparently half of your cards just cost 0 naturally. Like, what the hell, man? What am I supposed to do? You can't pick Volatile Gauge there. It's good to try it every now and then and just see, I guess, if things have changed. I should have played Sharpen. I was supposed to play Sharpen, it's okay. What do we have? We have Ambient Charge as our other card. That's alright. Yeah, like, hold on. Logbook. Take me to Wurmkin Commons. There is one Wurmkin Common that doesn't cost 0, and it's Shelter. Wow. Yeah, so in Wurmkin, look at all these 0 cost cards. At least there's only one rare. Wurmkin, you could not pick Volatile Gauge. I didn't realize how many of these were 0s. I'm gonna pick Bounding Echoes. I'm gonna pick Infused Sting. And I should play Animus of Will. It'd be cool to play like Animus of Will infused with a Shardsoul Carver or something. I'd be down to try that on this run. I'm gonna sink pretty low in my chair for the remainder of this run. Large Stone, Strength Stone, Echo Stone. Yeah, I'll play Animus of Will infused with Shardsoul Carver. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but I'm down to give it a shot. It's gonna suffer from the too big problem, but it's okay. It takes space and it'll be fine. We're an Echo Stone and then roll for like plus 25 or Multi-Strike. Multi-Strike's been cancelled. I'm gonna give her... Well, she gets 15 from the Shardsoul Carver, so... I guess I'll wait. I'll wait. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take this money. I think I'm fine too. The Animus of Will primarily, if I build my deck right, the Animus of Will should only need to be here for Relentless. Play a higher floor here. No, I play a lower floor here, actually, because the Animus can fit on the floor with Chap right now. Don't forget. I am glad, honestly, I am glad that last run lost, because it's like that one was too much. That one was me doing too many things that I know don't work. And just, you know, eventually Monster Train has to say, okay, Buster, enough's enough, and knock me down a few pegs. It's just an inevitability. It has to be done. You have too many runs like yesterday's, and all of a sudden this guy starts playing things a little. You start playing a little too fast and loose, if you catch what I'm saying. You get a little too big for your britches, you know. Don't want to let that happen. What applies Consume, huh? Guess. Alright. Sweetball's got 10 Reap put on him. He's dead. I was a little worried for a second there that the Spell Shield was going to get me, but then I realized I have Vine Grasp too, so I had an extra answer to my problem there. I am in for Echo Infusion. I'm in for Razor Sharp Edge. I'm clicking on purple cards usually. I was thinking I would go left here and see the Steel Shop, because I can't make use of an Awoken banner. And I can save the magic shop since there's nothing I really want from it right now. Maybe holdover, but I don't know about that. Multi-strike. Cool. Ooh, I'm feeling it now. Can't blame this one on Monster Train though. This one's 100% my own fault that I'm gonna be up late. Penitent Remains, eh? I've been messing around with Penitent Remains a little bit as well. I feel like at some point I need to fucking stop. But also, 3 deadweights for plus 10 to Animus of Will baseline? It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but that's not bad. Is it? It's pretty bad. Especially when my game plan is actually based around purples. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing it. I'm not picking it. I think Ember Stasis is supposed to be a no-brainer sort of pick, actually, because the Divinity has an enemy that gives an Ember Stasis payout, and I should probably start playing like it does. I don't think that's right. Is there a temple in the next ring? Yeah, I want to wait till after Daedalus to do my infusion then. If you're wondering, by the way, the enemy is Chains, who adds a Vengeful Shard to your deck on death. And so if you take Ember Stasis, you can just beat that. Which is cool. Oh, I'm immune to bombs. Sick. I'm gonna play... Actually could play Chef down here, and then we could play Carver plus Animus on another floor. Ooh, careful. And by another floor, I do mean top floor, of course. These bombs just can't hurt, because I have Vine Grasp. Animus up here, and then... I'm out of energy? Oh yeah, I guess that's 3. I'm just used to having 4, I guess, or 5 even. Where's all my energy, Monster Train? In the last run that I had all that energy. You remember. You remember the run where I had all the energy. Wait a minute. Doesn't seem right, actually. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let my man die here. Can throw a Razor Sharp. I almost did it on Daedalus. I don't know why my brain was saying, yeah, that Razor Sharp should go to Daedalus here. I don't think it should. Oh, thankfully this isn't the one spike Daedalus also. The real nightmare foe. Pull this guy forward, I guess. I don't think I should have much trouble with killing off this wave that's at my doorstep here. The Calcified Ember makes sense here as well. 156 damage gets pushed to Daedalus. I think we're looking pretty good here. I can foresee this run... I can't really foresee this run getting too out of my hands here. I feel like I have everything I need to win the run. And I just need to convert the rest of the run now. I need to do the legwork and make sure I don't skip anything too good. See what they show me, etc., etc. Good pivot here to not try and commit my Animus bottom floor or the Reap to top floor. That was a good call, I think. Perfect Insanity. I'm busy that day. Adaptive Mutation and the other one didn't seem very good. Thorned Hollow, fuck off. They just simply, plainly, get the fuck away from me. I'm gonna take space. I would like to pick up a healing card, but I skipped Spreading Spores because Spreading Spores is not exactly a strong healing card anymore. I'm gonna go left here because I want to remove 2 Train Stewards. Plus 10 piercing and I duplicate Glimmer. Too bad. Carver goes to Animus. Animus is now able to scale and I just need to build the deck towards it. Duplicate goes on... Honestly, Sting is fine. Infuse Sting is a card I want to play. Fog Deep Cocoon. That gives a lot of stats. What the hell? Plus 10, plus 20, plus 10 trample? I wonder if I could have played that. Probably not, because that's not a lot of health. 18. I will press the skip option here. And then we go Decayer 2. Could have picked up Corruptor, maybe. Corruptor does seem to have some good use cases with Awoken, but I'm already here. Go Magic Shop, upgrade some heals, and yeah, my goal now is to make my deck all purple cards and all healing options to keep the chef alive. I'm gonna take a lot of damage if I play bottom floor here. I'm gonna play top floor. It's not like it's Party Boy or anything like that. I don't lose anything for playing top floor. I lose reach value, I guess, a little bit, but that's acceptable here. Gonna reap value. Let's play for the reap value here. And by the reap value, I mean let's play for the shards. Echoes on Animus of Will. Gotta not call them shards, because that's incorrect. They're not shards, the developers said. I think all I really need to do in this run, though, is add plus 10s to my... Look at this. Add plus 10s to all my restores, and then I'm in a winning position, I feel. I just need to focus on... I guess I need to up my survivability for Animus of Will as well. As Will? Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of all of these Calcified Embers. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to hold on to them. I don't think I'm getting, like, the Excavated Ember event, for example. I'm not saying it can't happen, I'm just saying I don't think it's going to happen. Make sure I use my pulls on these next 2 turns here. Grasp, yeah. You could play, like, Fracture Sharpen is your best idea. I think I win this fight no problem, but just in case. Yeah. That was correct, I do win this fight no problem. I guess when you have 77 times 4 Animus of Will on fight before. It's not that hard. I'm gonna take a quick water break here if you don't mind. I'm in for click card because it's 0 and purple. Forgotten Trade added to the deck. Pyre Shards. Holy shit, I haven't thought about this card in a long time. It's purple, but Awake is a better heal. I think I can afford to take the purple right now, but I might regret it. Pyre Shards over Awake? I might be able to regret this. Hope not. I'm gonna throw +10s on all the restores I can. But before I carry on, I want to go look at the temple. Purge Stone, Spell Chain. Don't really want either of these. You could maybe play Spell Chain, Razor Sharp Edge, but I don't like it. Firestone Housing? Sure. -1s. Probably going to actually make it cards I want to play like Razor Sharp Edge. Holdover? You could hold over Razor Sharp Edge, actually. I think I have the health for it. Because I have Echo Infusion. I'm down for it. It's a really good card to hold over, too, because it's purple and 0 costs. I think it's good. Only other strong option would have been maybe doing Restore, but I don't know about that. Drop 150 on 2 Train Steward removals as well, and we can head onwards here. That should be good. Oh yeah, Caverns. +10. That's not a great one, is it? What if I pick Bone Rattler? Seems bad. Probably just take Bone Shine. Honestly, maybe I'd take none. I'll just take Bone Shine. I'll use it in the next combat no matter what. It's fine. That's a card. If I go back to the... I had a period of time where I was going to try and finish up the stamps, but that time has passed and I have gone back to not wanting to do it. By the way, I just thought to look ahead. Artifact, I'm at 75 right now. Don't really fear Hidden Assault in this fight. Or multi-strike in this Hidden Assault fight, I should say. More accurately. I do fear Crystal Cloak, though. That is correct. I do fear Crystal Cloak. I need to play top 4 and hope for her to run out of stealth, I guess. So it's neutral to play Razor Sharp Edge because you get the 2 armor. You're not losing anything right now. That's a nice thing to find out, at least. I'm gonna go for the purples here, I feel. I need to be able to live for Crystal Cloak. I'm hopeful. 15, 15. I have enough to kill the marksman. Just barely. The 25 times 2, that is. Just barely enough. But enough. And enough is enough. I don't mind. I guess I mind because I miss a Razor Sharp Edge, but for the most part I think it's fine. My damage is scaling very well. I'm sure you can guess. I need to just, I do need to focus on the purple scalings though. I'm a little worried that Crystal Cloak is gonna take me to town here. I do have a 90 health chef though who lives for very long. So I guess it's probably fine. The more I think about it, 90 health chef, we don't have to live that long to one-shot this boss. Although, that's gonna hurt. Oh, and I redrew into Razor Sharp? That's surprising. One thing that's gonna make my survivability a little worse here is the 50 damage I just took here. Should have looked ahead a little bit more. I don't need to do that. I have an answer for that. Okay. My answer is, of course, Vine Grasp. So we took a bit of a hit there. I would rate that a little worse for survivability. a little worse. We make it anyway. Not gonna mess with it anymore. We make it thanks to the fact that our Animus of Will two-shots the boss. Great job, Animus. Excellent work. Boon is fine. Return Soul is exceptional. Hey, paid out on waiting for Awake by getting an infused Awake. Very nice, very nice. So I skipped the +10, so I left the Animus of Will's upgrade slot open. Could also go to the Trinket shop here and then Steel shop here, which is a little better because I get 2 removals. I agree, I like that more. Sharpen is by far the worst card in this deck at this stage of the run. 100%, no doubt. Firebox, Priory's Cloak, Tempered Talisman. Ugh. Mark of a Champion, Precious Plating, Hammered Chest Plates. I'd take Precious Plating here, and in fact believe I will take Precious Plating here as a result. Yeah, I was just taking that extra second for Hammered Chest Plates. Nah, on that one. Alright, I think yeah, I can't reroll for anything in here, so I think I'm ready to go see Fel. And do I want any of these? There's actually a case to be made for Tempered Talisman here, because it gives a +3 to all the restores, which is a reasonable amount, but I don't think it's good enough, really. So, let's go see Fel. And I took the artifact. I am at 75, so I take 25 at the temple for Packed Shards here, which is fine. Probably not an infusion, but we'll see. Generally speaking, we play lower floors when we're allowed to here. And I prefer not pulling a Sycophant there. I'm gonna play Return Soul, but not burn the card. Right? Nah, I just burn the card. What do you care? It's fine, it's fine. There's a lot of damage, as is seeming to be common here. Would have killed it if Fel didn't armor up. Disgusting. But would have killed it before it swung, I should clarify. It's fine, we got what, 38 times 4? That's not that much, actually. They're dying from the Reap, and then everything else that's happening is, like, the scaling is just for Relentless, I guess, really. Thing, fracture. It's good to get the Inspires out. But yeah, I need more healing. This is also a deck that could use base charge pretty well. I think I do need more healing than just this one Awake. Or maybe some removals. I'd like to get rid of Ambient Charge. Surprise, I don't like that card. Shocking, I know. Ambient Charge doesn't seem very good to me, though. We got 97 times 4. I need to draw Awake and play it again. And then we're probably alright. Or I can have turns like this one. That was a good turn. That was a really good turn. This would have been a... This is a fight where I would have liked it more if Fel just sat on bottom floor and kept armoring up everything that spawned. Would have got a lot of free Reap in there. Oh, we win. Cool. I thought that this was gonna be a lot worse. I guess that is 141 times 4, though. That is... I'm underestimating my damage output, I guess. These cards are very bad. I was hoping for anything else here. Could have had a Symphony of the Soulthorn Hollow run, I guess, but I'd rather lose. I'd rather just lose. I'm not gonna play Spreading Spores as a healing card. I don't think it's good enough. I think this Spreading Spores needs to give like 4/4 at this point. And then this is energy, or is this draw? I think this is draw. Yeah, this is draw. I think this is draw, and then I actually go to the magic shop here maybe. Or steel shop here, magic shop here. I'm looking for what at the steel shop? I'm just gonna take stats. Maybe I go double magic shop even. Let's go double magic shop. Firestone housing doesn't get used and I'll live. Double stacking Awake. This is not the run with Volatile Gauge, sadly. Let me look at the temple first. No Value Stone, but I will take Extreme Stone, Purge Stone here for sure. Extreme Stoning up a Restore to 42 or 32 is a good heal number. And then Purging... Oh, where is it? It's Ambient Charge. It sucks because I actually have to play Ambient Charge to purge it, which puts me a little farther behind. I don't actually even want to play it. I'll purge Proclamation. I think card's a better purge target here. Wanted to check for Value Stone there. There was not one, though. We'll give a -1 to Awake. Maybe just 2 -1s here. Could give it a double stack for 6 regen, but that's not that good. Double stack doesn't seem all that good here. I should remember to put a +10 on the Restore. Reroll into another -1 for Awake, of course, and I think we save the rest. +20 Consume on Proclamation's good. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Caverns has Nexus Spike? That's good, actually. You want to spike? First thing I want to check is, can I do anything completely broken here? I think the answer is nah. And so I'm going to spike just a super heal. I'm going to spike a full heal, basically. Or I'm going to pick Awake, and then I think the second card, it could be Echo Infusion, actually. Yeah, it gets the extract cost on it, right? Yeah, I think that's fine. Play Awake, play Echo Infusion. I think that's fine. Don't forget, we go to our champion, we get him to 140 base HP. Nice. Alright, onwards we go. I feel pretty good about this run. We avoid Spike's trials like the plague, but I would have really liked Spike's. I would have really liked 400 gold here. But alas, you do not take the Spike's trial here. Or ever. Could have saved 5 HP on Chef by Vine Grasping first, something I did not think about. Ooh, I'd also take the card that gives 4 echoes on a floor. That would be good here as well. Throwing out ideas. I'm gonna play like Fracture, Vine Grasp here actually. You go Return Soul on Fracture. I put that there. Put that on the enemy that's looking like he's gonna walk up here, and he doesn't walk up. And I just take my end turn here. Looking like we're in a pretty decent spot, all things considered. I think I've been saying this a lot lately, but I've been in worse spots in this game than this one. All things considered, I think this is a pretty good position. And yeah, and my brain checked that enemy out already. I knew he was dead. I already knew that guy was dead. A lot of my scaling comes from the holdover Razor Sharp, which makes sense. It just makes sense. I have to keep it in mind though. Because I'm just sitting here looking at this Animus going, huh, it doesn't look like she's doing all that well here, huh? Oh, she's doing fine. I just have to draw Razor Sharp. By Proclamation. Purge 1. I don't think, because it's AoE armor, I don't think there was ever a world where I could have purged 2. I didn't look closely. Or I guess just killed 2. Purge isn't necessarily the right word. Built up 13 regen. Wowie. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take my end turn here. You show me the W, we'll just take the end turn. I think it's crazy to me how much better Chef is for his space allocation than something like Wendleton. I said I'd pick Soul Siphon, this is good here. I'm playing a deck based around Reap, so being able to pick a floor and fill it up is great. God, it was such a Thorned Hollow run. No. I missed it. I missed it. I missed the Thorned Hollow run. Shard Channeler, Thorned Hollow, Symphony of the Soul. I'm going right. Yeah, I'm just gonna crack the Horde. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't want it, but I'm just gonna take it. Drop Cage, I don't have any movement, so Crashing scale's also not very good here, so I'm gonna take Encased Divinity. Surprise. Koruska, it is always good. It's like decent here. I have 3 cards that have Extract, hopefully 2 after this though, so getting it just for Echo Infusion doesn't seem that good to me, all things considered. I'll go ahead and make some restores cost 1 less. Plus 10 on our last restore. We actually managed to get plus 10 on all of the restores, which is excellent. If I hold over Echo Infusion, I could probably reason out buying Koruska, but do I want to hold over Echo Infusion? Not really. I kind of want to hold over Return Soul. Honestly, I don't think I want to hold over anything. Let's hold over something non-committal like Sting. I know it's kind of a... I mean, it is an extremely boring pick, but I think it's not that... I don't want to take anything risky here. I could do Koruska. You know, I probably should have done hold over Koruska with... Or hold over Echo Infusion and then bought Koruska in hindsight, but... Oh well. All these cards are fine except for Ambient Charge. Oh, this is a duplicate. Oh man. It was like I am pretty tired at this point. I can feel it, and my brain processed I can't remove dead weights just in time to stop it there. Yeah, instead of Koruska, I'm going to remove Ambient Charge, and then I'm gonna duplicate. I think I want to duplicate Awake or Return Soul. You know, it's just gonna be Return Soul. Card's very good. Yeah, we can go see what we missed in the shop. The Thorned Hollow run. This is the seed. The Thorned Hollow run. I missed it. Also, I didn't realize it, but I had exactly enough for 1 more removal, so... Oh well. Yeah, go by -1. I think that the removal that I missed will not make or break this run, but you never know. Maybe a remove consume too. Although I don't have Wildwood Sap in this one, so... What, remove consume Pyre Shards? I guess remove consume Nexus Spike, really. Anyway, chase Seraph time. I don't really have anything for him to cleanse. He can cleanse Reap off of himself, and I guess he can cleanse Reap off of his allies as well. It's gonna be the classic gross position where I'm gonna play bottom 4 into a Seraph fight, and then go, wow, that sucks when an enemy spawns top 4 that I can't kill. Right now? Oh, wow, not yet. My wow, that sucks all ready to go. I was itching for it. 15, you're taking 15, you're at 38. You can get to 28. Without it, I guess I just play Proclamation, really. I want to play Fire Shards down here. I have to not die for this Dark Wings, right? That's the big thing. I have to make sure I keep the chef alive. My next turn is going to be bad. So I'm going to try and beef up chef as much as I can. It's fine. Keep telling yourself it's fine. It's fine. It works, it feels fine. I was worried, but now it's fine. What a great tip. It's not that fine. It's a little scary. I'm gonna spend 1 restore to just guarantee it, you know? We don't need to roll the dice here. By a regen. Fine, it's fine. My purple cards are numerous enough to make everything alright, you know? I really should be focusing on Animus of Will when you get right down to it. Play Awake, play Echo Infusion. Just making sure that that still makes sense. It does. We got 3 waves remaining. My Animus is not all that inspiring currently. I'm hopeful. But getting my Reap cut down so much is not great getting it halved every turn. But it did just do 224 there, so, you know. You take the good with the bad, I suppose. Razor Sharp's getting my Animus there as well. I think that this one is maybe not in the bag, but we're in a good spot here. Anything can happen on the Divinity, as I'm sure you're all well aware. Very swingy combat. I'm gonna set up a lot of Reap on this turn. Purge that. Echo Infusion. Counting my energy. Like, more so thinking about what I'm about to play, which is gonna be... We're about to go into the final boss, so I should play my strongest cards, which I think are... Razor Sharp Edge, Return Soul, Return Soul, Return Soul. Too bad that doesn't loop forever, but also thank God that doesn't loop forever. That would be awful. Bring up Sting. I got 63 Reap and 882 damage through in that turn, which does seem pretty good. Especially considering I lose the Relentless fight. It's fine. 2754? Oh wait. We barely got there, but we got there. It is a little close. Oh, she died and then he died to the Reap. Yeah, that's a little close. The Divinity's a different beast entirely. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna make any expectations out of this one. I'm gonna keep playing bottom floor. The one expectation actually that I can say I was making here was I might just pass on the Apprentice of Lights. I might just let him go. Not that I have much of a choice here, mind you. Combat 1, or round 1 of this deck is not great. Yeah. And then Forgotten Trade has performed admirably well on this run. Yeah, alright. If I can get enough echoes on the other 2 floors passively, you die. And if he doesn't die, it's also fine. I'm not that worried. Soul Siphon goes mid and then he dies though, so I'm actually extremely worried and also great job. Big downside of playing bottom floor is I don't have time to snipe the big damage dealers. I can't just stop that damage and say, hey, no. Speaking of saying, hey, no. Hey, no, please do not wipe me out. Yeah, that's a full heal. And yeah, alright, everything actually works out just fine. God, Reap Chef is nuts. I could use a little more healing yet. I was hoping for the Ember Stasis payoff to go, oh yeah, that was great, but, you know, no Ember Stasis payoff. I don't think there's anything else that gives it, so no Ember Stasis payoff. Too bad. I don't think there's anything else that gives me an Ember Stasis option, particularly. Vine Grasp, Sting, Razor Sharp kills 1. I'm always gonna start by playing these 2 heals. This is 90 damage and this is 32. So it's 122, right? I can kill 1. I'm gonna play Return Soul. I guess I could play Sting. Well, let's see. 45 plus 32 is 77. I'm 3 health off of my man living it through a Vine Grasp, Sting, Return Soul, Sting play. That seems bad. Razor Sharp's always gonna go on the Animus here, I think. Well, not necessarily, I guess, but too late now. Might actually turn out to be a really big mistake. When you get right down to it. Because 30 health actually doesn't take you out of death range, right? Yeah, I think that's a really bad one to mess up. 32 puts you at 106. But that's, yeah, that's not very good. I mean, I just screwed myself and I'll have to replay the combat now. Oh, wait, never mind, we live. Hey, why do you live? Oh, because of the spikes! Let's go! Also, holy moly, that was almost a big throw. It still put me pretty far behind on this boy. He's still not doing great. 6, 7, 9. You bring this up. Oh, what? Hey, what the hell? Alright. I guess. And Reap Chef has almost done his duty. Please, it's so... He's hanging on by a fucking thread. Please. A heal. I keep having to return soul my heals because I messed up. It's tough. I think that I'm not going to be able to keep him alive here. Oh, wait a minute. Your one spell shield got the sting to pull you forward and then just kill you. And no, he lives again. Again, Razor Sharp is net neutral on HP for my Animus, so I have no problem with playing it here. Burn up Fracture. I think that she wins Relentless, probably. Okay, Chef clears out all of this. Yeah, Echo Infusion. I'm just gonna Echo Infusion here. 8, 8, 16 is... 23 is... So she's taking damage from the 2 Absolvers. Plus the Divinity. I think that I'm going to go ahead and give Echo Infusion here. I'm gonna make an assumption here that we're winning against the Divinity and Relentless right now. Great job, Chef. You've done it. Yeah, I almost threw this run. I made one slight error in playing the Razor Sharp, and that almost got me. But we got here. This one made it in under an hour. Let's go. Monster Train video. Not an hour long. Had some real long runs lately. But at the end of the day, clocked in a W today. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for watching. I'll try to record this earlier, but there's no chance that I record this early tomorrow. Because I'm gonna spend all day preparing for a final. So, I'll see you tomorrow at 3 a.m. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.